On today's show, we are going to be visiting a very beautiful island nation called Taiwan. Taiwan is a small island nation located about 100 miles east of China. Taiwan is 748 miles north of the Philippine Islands. Taiwan is located about 1,344 miles from Japan, that is north of this island nation. It was the Portuguese sailors who sailed by the island of Taiwan, giving it the original name of Formosa. Formosa means beautiful. Therefore, Taiwan was called a beautiful island by the Portuguese sailors. Taiwan has a population of about 23 million people. The capital of Taiwan is Taipei, located in the north part of the island as seen here in this picture. The Dutch kicked the Spaniards off of Taiwan in 1642. The Dutch ruled over Taiwan for a while. Taiwan religion was Dutch Reformed. Today, Taiwan's religion is mostly Buddhist. The Dutch were kicked off the island of Taiwan in 1628 after ruling there for 28 years. This 13-year-old ruler, Xing Kishong, ruled over Taiwan for 24 years. This 13-year-old ruler would eventually surrender his island to the next military leader seen in the next picture. Xialing from the Qing dynasty in China. The Qing dynasty ruled from 1683 to 1895. As the Qing dynasty now ruled over what was called the Kingdom of Tongning, the young child ruler died in 1707 from having an illness. This is what the Empire of Japan looked like before World War II started, as seen here on this picture map. It was the Japanese desire to control as much of Asia as possible and dominate the Pacific Ocean militarily. The Qing dynasty gave up the island of Taiwan in 1894 with a signing of the Shimonoseki Treaty. Here is a picture of what the Empire of Japan looked like while it existed. Japan's dream was to eventually control the whole Asian world as seen here in red. After the Japanese lost World War II, the Empire of Japan returned Taiwan back to China, that was then known as the Republic of China. Taiwan became known as the Taiwan Province. The island nation became Taiwan on January 1st, 1912. Taiwan is slightly bigger than the state of New Jersey as seen here in this picture. In 1981, martial law was removed in Taiwan. In 1996, Taiwan was allowed to hold its first presidential elections. In 1996, Taiwan elected its first Democratic president, seen here in this picture, Lee Teng-hui, Free Democratic President. There has been 7 presidents since this one was first elected. Taiwan is considered to be a democratic island nation, while the people of the Republic of China is its administrative control over it. Today's president of Taiwan is this woman, President Tsing Ing-wen. The woman has been president since May 2016, and it's the first female to hold this office in Taiwan. She belongs to the DPP, or Democratic Progressive Party. Here is a picture of Taiwan's flag. Taiwan's flag is red, white, and blue. Red is for sacrifice and nationalism, while blue is for liberty, justice, and democracy. The white stands for equality and the people's livelihood. Taiwan is surrounded by 5 bodies of water, with the Taiwan Straits separating China from Taiwan by about 100 miles. The other 4 bodies of water are the following: Pacific Ocean, east. East China Sea, north. South China Sea, southwest. Philippine Sea, south. Taiwan is located about 100 miles from mainland China in the west, about 745 miles north of the Philippine Islands, about 1,344 miles south of Japan, about 7,537 miles from the USA. Taipei is the capital of Taiwan that is located in the north part of the island, as seen here in a red star in this picture. About 2.5 million people live in the capital. About 5,000 Americans live and work there in this capital. Only about 20% of the population speak English there, and mostly in the capital of Taipei. So just remember, when you venture out of the capital, either know some Chinese language or bring someone along who does know how to speak and translate the words there. Taiwanese people are short people as well. The next 2 pictures will show you just how tall these people are. A male Taiwanese average height is 5 feet 8 inches. Most of the time, the males are taller than the females. Taiwanese females stand an average of about 5 feet 3 inches. But don't let their short stature make you feel more superior than they are, because they just may know some martial arts that could get you hurt. Hiya! Take this! Take this, you dirtbag! Oh yeah, scumbag? Take this! I'm earning my black belt. Oh yeah? I am getting my black belt before you get yours. Oh yeah? Take this! Oh, so sorry, most honorable friend. Ah, don't worry, sis. We are most honorable black belts. Hey, what about me? Patient, my little friend. Someday you will earn one. The best way for a tourist to get into Taiwan is by flying by jet. Today, a tourist will fly into this airport called Taipei International Airport. This airport caters to some 46.5 million passengers a year. This airport is considered to be the gateway to the rest of Asia. Taipei is the capital of Taiwan. As we said earlier, about 2.5 million people live here in this city. Only about 20% of the population speak English here, mostly in Taipei. There are many things to see and do while visiting Taipei and the rest of Taiwan. But first, let's talk about the different kinds of food Taiwanese people eat. Taiwanese people are also healthy people because of their following food staple diet, that is, rice. There are two ways that Taiwan brings food to their people, which are mainland China and Japan. And there are two other ways that Taiwan can get their food sources as well, which are vertical farming. Food is grown alongside of a hill or mountain straight up. Rice is also grown in rice fields as well. Agritourism. This is where tourists come to Taiwan and pick their own food in the farmlands. Agritourists pay for their food in what is called NTD, New Taiwanese Dollar. May I cook something good for you? Here's a picture of rice with something to go along with it. Such things like pork and chicken can be added to rice to help spice it up for consumption. One can add such things like fish to rice to make it taste better as well. Here are 3 favorite kind of dishes in Taiwan seen in the next 3 pictures. Beef noodle soup. Marinated pork beef. Oyster omelet. Well, it's that time again for you to pour yourself another warm cup of coffee and sit right back down in your easy chair, relax, and enjoy the next few pictures of delicious food from Taiwan. Since Taiwan is a single island nation, it has many different ways for people to get around on this island. The next picture will show how their transportation is set up and how one can get around. One can get around on the island using these various means of transportation: trains, buses, cars, and scooters. One can access these forms of traveling by paying for them in what the Taiwanese people call NTD, or New Taiwanese Dollar. The next few pictures will show you some of the transportation means to get around in Taiwan. Trains, cars, scooters, buses, walking. Before we talk some more about this beautiful island nation, it's time to pour yourself another warm cup of coffee and sit right back down in your easy chair, relax, and enjoy the next few pictures of the show. The Taiwanese people, just like other people in the world, are very sports-minded people. But still, martial arts is their number one sports there. The next few pictures will show you what different kind of sports the Taiwanese people are doing. Martial arts. Hockey. Baseball. Basketball. Ice skating. As you can see, Taiwanese people are just as active in sports as Americans are. There are many things to see and do while visiting Taiwan. There are many rivers, mountains, and sights tourists can enjoy viewing while they're traveling around Taiwan. Well, it's that time once again to pour yourself another warm cup of coffee and sit right back down in the easy chair, relax, and enjoy the next few pictures of just how beautiful the island of Taiwan is. Hey Chen, how do Taiwanese drivers drive in Taiwan? Do you really want to know, man? I think it is only fair our viewers should know. They drive one way, man. Crazy! Hey, get out of my way, I'm late for work. Taipei has many cool things to see and do while visiting there. With a population of about 2.5 million people in Taipei, there's always something to see and do here. The 101 building seen here in this picture is a must-visit place to go to when visiting Taipei. The elevator travels some 30 seconds to get from going up or down. This was once the tallest building in the world. The 101 building seen here in this picture is an amazing building. It was the tallest building in the world from 2003 to 2006. This building stands some 101 stories tall. It cost a total of some 1.6 billion US dollars to construct. Our next interesting place to visit in Taipei is seen in this picture below. The National Art Museum, opened on June 26, 1988. This museum has some 700,000 artifacts from China, and about 3.5 million visitors a year walk through here. Here is a picture of what some of the museum looks like on the inside. Our third suggestion to visit something while in Taipei is this waterfall seen in this picture below. Chefren Waterfalls, highest waterfall in Taiwan. 66 feet tall and 130 feet wide. After visiting Taipei, a visitor could take a train that goes around the island as seen here in this picture on the map. This train will take you around the islands going at speeds of some 186 miles an hour. The best way to travel around Taiwan is by using this train system seen here in this picture. Traveling at speeds of some 186 miles per hour, this train can carry about 57 million passengers a year around the island. A tourist should include on their itinerary 3 other cities in Taiwan as seen in the next few pictures. Taichung, Taiwan. Healing, Taiwan. Taihan, Taiwan. If you are a mountain climber, Taiwan has many high mountains for you to climb and enjoy the view once you make it to the top. Hey Pete, are we there yet? No, Sam, we haven't reached the top of the mountain yet. Wow, Pete, I didn't think it was going to take this long. Look at it this way, Sam. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. I knew I should have joined the Navy, Pete. But Sam, just think, you'll be able to tell your grandchildren about this adventure someday. Oh boy, this is going to be a very long day. Indeed, there are many big and small mountains for a climber to explore in Taiwan. The next 2 pictures will show the tallest and smallest mountains in Taiwan. Central Mountain Range, 12,549 feet high. Smallest mountain in Taiwan, Zhao Guanyin Mountains, 3,445 feet tall. There are many big and small rivers in Taiwan as well. The next 2 pictures will show you what these 2 rivers are. Zhuozhou River, longest river in Taiwan, 116 miles long. Dongshan River, smallest river in Taiwan, 15 miles long. Well, it's that time once again to pour yourself another warm cup of coffee and sit right back down in the easy chair, relax, and enjoy the next few pictures of the island nation called Taiwan. Well, that is all for today's show. Remember, when you visit a foreign country, to know who your ambassador is, so if you need some help, you can contact the embassy where they work from. Also, learn something ahead of time about the place where you are visiting their country. Know something about their culture and learn some of their language, and always plan ahead. And the traveling continues.